Y'all still up? Is everybody still woke? Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. We got to talk some boxing, man. We got to talk about it, y'all. I mean, what I've been telling y'all, man. What have I been telling y'all, man? Canelo Alvarez gets the unanimous decision victory over William Scull. William Scull came out there with a game plan, the traditional Cuban boxing style game plan. And if you ask me, Canelo Alvarez had absolutely nothing for this guy. Now, knowing boxing, right? Knowing boxing, I knew Canelo Alvarez was going to get the victory. But watching the fight, Canelo Alvarez just had nothing for this dude. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Come on in. We're going to talk about what we just saw and how does Canelo Alvarez, this version of Canelo, stack up against Terrence Bud Crawford. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, Bushido boxing till eternity. We keep going. That's right. Nayo Inoue is up next against Ramon Cardenas. And I've been saying William Scull this whole time. It's William Scull. William Scull, did he do enough to win the fight? I don't know, right? But I feel like he could have did more, threw more punches to kind of, emulate a Dimitri Bivol style of fight. But he did what he came in there to do, the traditional Cuban style of boxing. He really made Canelo look ordinary as hell. Canelo, like I said, got heavy shoes on. The commentators was getting biased, getting upset. Chris Mannix was in a frenzy, right? He damn near threw his microphone. Danny Jacobs had to come in and set the record straight and let everybody know what we was really watching, right? Come on, man. We all know what we saw tonight. I'm not saying William Scull went out there and dominated Canelo, but Canelo Alvarez had nothing for the dude. Couldn't do nothing with him. Okay, he ain't fighting, make him fight. Right? Make him fight. He was styling and profiling on you, bro. How many times he looked to the crowd when you missed a big punch? Only occasional body shots landed for Canelo Alvarez throughout the fight. Nothing of no headshots at all of any significance throughout the whole fight. Really, a couple of body shots won Canelo to fight. That's the only thing he can land throughout the fight. A very limited fighter. Yeah, I said it. Very limited. Put him in there with a certain dude, he can't do nothing with him. Can't do nothing with him. Yeah, he said, where's the yeah? It wasn't a good day, man. It wasn't a good day. Cinco de Mayo weekend hasn't been that good for Mexico this year. Canelo arguably lost. You know what I'm saying? Arguably. I mean, shit. If the politics wasn't in, let's just say this. If that was just a regular fight, no Canelo involved, no William Scull, both guys are just two regular guys boxing, William Scull would have won that fight. If there was nobody in the ring by the name of Canelo Alvarez tonight, William Scull wins that fight. Point blank, period. He would have got the decision win. But since politics is heavily involved in this, a guy like William Scull got to do a lot more to win. And he should have really known this, right? He should have known this going in that I got to just throw more punches. Yeah, I can move around. This dude don't got no legs. He can't keep up with me. You know what I'm saying? I just got to let my hands go more just to make it look like it's like I'm doing more than what I'm really doing. He could have put up the illusion that he was doing more than what he was doing. Canelo Alvarez had nothing for that guy at all. Getting there with Terrence Bud Crawford, what's going to happen? Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. Wait, where is it at? He says Skull did run a lot, but same time not really. Yeah. Skull had better defense, better counters, landed more shots to the head, and also matched Canelo in body shots. Canelo struggled with him. Yeah, he did. I agree with everything you just said. He did run a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a little like annoyed a little bit. Like, all right, man, come on. I see he can't do nothing with you. All right, now make something happen on him. Style on this dude. You way too fast for him. He cannot hit you. You know what I'm saying? If he do land, it ain't gonna be clean. And William Skull just kept it. He was real militant on his approach. He did not change up what he was doing. If he let his hands go a little bit more, they probably couldn't have took it from him. But looking at Canelo Alvarez, we can't put the whole blame on William Skull because Devin Haney put up the same. It was the same fight as the Ramirez fight. It was the exact same type of fight. Probably more punches and more shit happening, but same kind of fight. Devin Haney got the decision win. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's stream out. Salute to Picasso for the super chat. He says, yeah, StreamYard got it all different now, man. He says, man, Bud is really gonna stop Canelo. Oh yeah, he's gonna beat Canelo. That's easy fight. That's a pretty easy fight, man. That's a pretty easy fight. It's a lot easier than I thought. Especially if Bud still got some legs. That's an easy fight. And even though Crawford, he throws punches. Unlike William Skull, Terrence Crawford is gonna be he's gonna be throwing punches. You said Skull won. Hold up. See, I can't keep stuff on the screen no more. It says Skull won everything Canelo hit him with, and he countered. Yeah, he did. He did. Everything Canelo hit William Skull with, Skull countered him. Every time. Every time Canelo hit, except for when he did those looping body shots and William Skull was dipping off. You know, he may have grazed him a little bit in the body, but other than that, every time Canelo did land a shot, Skull hit him right back. I mean, Skull should have known, bro. Like these guys, bro. Like I tell you, these guys get in the ring with this dude. You must assume you're gonna be down like 2 or 3 rounds, bro. So you got to really get to work. Very beatable. Just looking at it. And if you just take away the fact that it's Canelo Alvarez, and if that was just some random Irish fighter in the ring or Mexican fighter in the ring, that guy would have took an L today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But since the politics is so heavily involved, the commentary was extremely biased. Probably the most biased commentary I've ever heard in any fight since Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant days. That was probably the most biased since then. You said this is why Canelo's not in my top 10. He's limited, bro. All these guys ain't show up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't showing up to the chat, because they saw what happened tonight. You said Skull lost easily. He needs to go to track. But did Canelo win? I mean, shit. I don't think Skull necessarily even lost the fight, bro. Like, did he really lose that shit? Like, what did Canelo do? What did Canelo do? Okay, we could talk about what was William Skull was doing, but what did Canelo do? He was extremely frustrated throughout the fight. Couldn't catch the guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when he did catch him, William Skull was able to get out of it. And then he was countering him whenever Canelo did land something. It wasn't the best fight at all. It was a bad fight. It was actually this so far it's been a horrible boxing weekend. So far it was pretty bad. This Fate of Fury is probably it was pretty bad overall. It's probably one of the worst yet. Yeah, Canelo can't cut the ring off. He got really slow feet. He just can't. He was loading up on shots and shit. He was missing big. He looked really bad and ordinary. Crawford is going to be pretty. If Terrence Crawford comes out, you know what I'm saying, like Crawford can, it should be pretty easy for him. It should be pretty easy for him. Because Canelo, if you a guy that's moving around, he's not going to throw too many headshots. He's going to be going to the body. Not too many straights is coming. It's gonna be a lot of like hooks and things of that nature. So it's not Canelo Alvarez is pretty limited, man. And I told you guys, ever since somewhere along the line it was a European tour, he started falling down the hill. You know what I'm saying? He's not that same explosive combination puncher, counter puncher that he once was. His head movement ain't the same like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the clenbuterol had a lot to do with everything, but whatever the case, Canelo Alvarez looked very ordinary in there tonight. He looked like food for a guy like Terrence Crawford. Because unlike William Scull, Terrence Crawford throws punches. And he got almost all kinds of punches he throws. All kinds of different punches. And he ain't afraid to throw them. Unlike William Scull, who really just fought his fight. You know what I'm saying? People mad at William Scull and shit, but really he fought his fight, and it was up to Canelo Alvarez. Like, Canelo knew what he was getting himself into getting in the ring with a Cuban anyway. You know what I'm saying? He knew this. This is reminiscent of Lara, Edislani Lara. You know what I'm saying? Reminiscent of that. He knew what he was getting himself into. He just could never. He was gonna always struggle with those type of fighters. Period. And if he wasn't who he is in boxing, he would have lost tonight. He would have lost tonight. He didn't hurt the guy. He didn't buzz the guy. He didn't do nothing. He got made. He got really taken to school. Really. But of course, I knew he was gonna win a fight because William Skull simply just didn't do enough, man. You got to do a lot to beat a guy like him, man. Those political fighters, those boxing politicians, you got to really beat these dudes. Especially if you're a guy like William Skull, who nobody knows. You're a Cuban dude that resides in Germany. Oh hell no! We definitely ain't giving you this. What? And your Afro could be what? You ain't getting shit. You better come in there with a hammer. You ain't getting this decision, bruh. You got to go up in there and fight like your life is on the line. Canelo just slowly plodding around, whiffing and missing big, not really throwing too many punches his damn self. You know what I'm saying? Sergio Moore, Chris Mannix, and all those busters on the panel was screaming and they was complaining and yelling at Skull and they was really shitting on the guy. You know what I'm saying? They was really shitting on William Skull. Danny Jacobs had to kind of set the tone, set the record straight for them busters on that panel. Danny Jacobs knew Canelo was gonna get the victory. That's why he said I slightly give it to Canelo, but William Skull is pretty much making him look bogus as hell. Every time Canelo lands something, he counters back. Like he told you what really was going on. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Danny Jacobs. Because he told everybody what was really going on outside of those biased bastards on that panel. That was the worst panel ever. The worst ever. Chris Mannix, they need to fire that guy. They need to fire Chris Mannix. Canelo threw a few body shots, bro. Since when did a few body shots win a fight, dog? Let's talk boxing. Since when did a few body shots win a fight or a fucking fight? That only works for Canelo, bro. That don't work for everybody. He landed a few body shots. There wasn't even nothing that hurt the guy either. It was just a few doom as he was darting and dashing and sidestepping and Korean back dashing and all types of shit across the ring. Come on, man. Canelo could do nothing with this dude at all, bro. Jaime Munguia was man. It's just these fights was kind of I don't know, bro. They was alright. They was alright. And then Canelo's gonna go fight in September. He's gonna get his ass kicked. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says, let's not forget Bud's timing, accuracy, ability to adapt and adjust. Canelo did nothing special in that fight. Allow Skull to be repetitive. Yes, he did. Very repetitive. William Skull and Canelo couldn't adapt. He couldn't adjust to what this dude was doing. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't adjust to what Skull was doing in the ring. Y'all smash the like button for your boy, man. We not gonna blame William Skull. We knew what he was gonna do. Canelo knew what he was gonna do. Reynoso knew what he was gonna do. Canelo couldn't stop him. and he got taken to school. He went right back to Cuban school for a second semester, and I say he barely passed. He barely passed. He getting there with Crawford. It's gonna be nasty work. And then it's Turkey Al Sheik, as you see on the screen. Bud and Crawford had a face off. Turkey Al Sheik just doing anything, right? He just randomly just doing shit. And Canelo Alvarez didn't get to do the fight, post fight speak, none of that. Turkey just came and it was his show after the fight and made them face off. It was kind of awkward for both guys. Just really, really weird, right? And speaking of Turkey, real quick, check out what Rolly had to say.
They didn't have a fucking hotel room for me. They fucked up my gloves. They didn't give me no damn per diem, nothing. I ain't care. I kept it cool. They didn't want to fucking put no damn money in escrow, nothing. And look at this shit. They all had a fucking plan. And look at this shit. I destroyed everything they fucking had.
Rolly said they were trying to sabotage him. This is what Rolly's saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he came in the ring, gave Canelo the new 100% gold ring magazine belt. Everything just felt really awkward. You could tell Canelo was feeling awkward. He didn't really get to really digest what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Crawford just woke up from a nap because it's like 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So he just woke up like, what the hell's going on? And it was just really awkward situation. Um, I don't know. Not the best card, not the best boxing weekend, man. Considering it's a 3-day boxing extravaganza, so far the first 2 days has been pretty mediocre at best. Pretty mediocre. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's see what the chat is saying. Salute. But make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. I know it's kind of late. They got us up late tonight. You said Bushido Canelo can't use his legs for shit. If Bud danced and hit him clean with more than one shot, but yeah, Bud can easily win that fight. That's an easy fight. That's an easy fight, bro. That's an easy fight. Cause Canelo, unless he could trap you and shit or control the pace of the fight, he can't really do nothing with you, dog. He looked at so befuddled after the fight. He just looked at just like what? Like he really got taken to school. Like I couldn't do nothing with this dude. Like that's how he was looking. Like, damn, I couldn't do nothing with this guy. He was mad, but he couldn't do nothing. And Skull was all happy and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, I cannot wait to September, man. Damn, that's the easy fight for Crawford, bro. I don't care what nobody. That's the easy fight for Bud. Let's Bud slip on a banana peel. You know what I'm saying? He should win that fight, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Not to mention he's a southpaw switch hitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. And unlike Skull, who was nervous and jittery as hell, Crawford's been here. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? The big moments. This is going to be funny, man. Canelo's passing his prime, though, man. That's the reality. He ain't that same guy he was a few years ago. And that's okay. That's what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got like 100 fights. You know what I'm saying? He got like 100 fights. He's getting older and shit. His knees bad. You know what I'm saying? He ain't letting them combos fly like he used to. He's not as defensively sound as he once was. But he got a granite chin, so that makes up. He's a really durable fighter, so that makes up for a lot. But yeah, Canelo's slipping, y'all. That's the reality. And he always struggles against these type of fighters, man. The fighters with a lot of athleticism, agility, foot speed, hand speed, they give him problems, bro, every time. You said this channel is bullshit. That's cool, bro. Go ahead and move around then, dog. That's cool, bro. Tell me what you know about boxing, though. Tell me what happened tonight. What you see tonight? What happened? Devin Haney was running yesterday. He got the decision. William Scholes running today. He lost. What happened? These dudes come on here with these blank comments that don't mean or don't they don't even mean nothing. Don't know shit about boxing. Can't throw a jab. Can't do nothing. Go listen to Showbiz, who signed his life over to the zone. Go listen to him, who's going to tell you what you want to hear. We do not talk about what we don't say what you want to hear over here. We talk about what we saw. Canelo got taken to school by William School. Yeah, we knew Canelo was going to get the fight, get the victory. Dude was already down 5 rounds when he got in the fucking ring. We already knew that. Canelo looked at very basic, ordinary, slow, sluggish. He couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do nothing. We all knew. Skull told everybody what he was going to do. He said, I'm not going to trade with this dude. I'm going to get on my bike and do what I do. Canelo couldn't do nothing with him. Couldn't buzz him. Couldn't hurt him. Couldn't do nothing. Yeah, Mannix gave Canelo every round, bro. I was cracking up. I'm like, this dude, he was mad as hell. He was yelling and shit. I'm like, yeah, they they can't sell it to the casual fans, man. The casual fans, they don't really know boxing for real, watching it. They couldn't really try to sell it, man. You know, only way they could sell it is by trying to manipulate and just say, well, Skull is running, he's avoiding the fight. Canelo's winning this thing because William Skull is running. But in reality, Canelo Alvarez got made look basic as fuck. Danny Jacobs told everybody what really was going on. And they were surprised that Danny Jacobs even kept it 1,000 like that. Salute to Danny Jacobs. Mannix is terrible, Miguel. Terrible. Crawford ain't. I wouldn't recommend Crawford stand with Canelo, but Crawford's definitely going to be throwing more punches. Crawford is a much better accurate puncher than William Scull is. Much better. Canelo's going to get his ass kicked, man. That's going to be pretty easy. It's going to be a pretty easy fight. It's going to be another easy fight for Bud, and then they going to say Bud ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a lot easier than people expect, dude. Unless Crawford gets caught with some shit, that's the easy fight for Bud, bro. That's too easy. He see that shit in the gym back when he was 17. He fought that shit. That's easy. That was easy. That looks easy. Oh, okay. I just got to worry about power. I ain't worried about no power. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? That's easy, bro. The commentary was extremely biased. Biased. It was probably the worst ever. Probably some of the worst commentary I ever heard in boxing. Like, come on, man. I understand William Skull's pissing everybody off. He's moving around a lot. I understand that, but we also must address the fact that Canelo Alvarez can't do nothing with him. Yeah, we should have had a 18 feet ring. You fucking nerd. Get these nerds up off the boxing panel, bro. Like, get them fucking dorks up out of there, dog. Like, straight up. Like, get these dorks. Like, get them dorks out of boxing, dude. I ain't got nothing against nerds and shit. I'm a nerd myself, but get the dorks out of boxing, bro. These fucking dorks, dude. These dudes out of here, bro. Put somebody that's gonna always keep it 1,000 on a panel. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no fucking dork. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, these cats better not forget all the videos, articles, and arguments they made about Bud, resume this and that, meet him off this and that, snack this and that. Man, they ain't go, they watch what's gonna happen, dude. Watch what's gonna happen. See, William Skull was a significant underdog. Canelo was supposed to knock him out today, actually. If you asked any casual fan, William Skull was supposed to get knocked out today. But but as we saw, that didn't happen. It didn't play out that way. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Canelo Alvarez gets the unanimous decision win over William Skull in a very lackluster performance. If William Skull didn't want to fight, why'd you make him fight? I'm not looking for these fucking excuses for these flat-footed cement shoe wearing fighters. I'm not looking for none of that shit from them dudes, bro. Cause y'all don't get the other side fighters no benefit of the doubt. The slick fighters, y'all don't get them. So I'm not giving them flat-footed, robotic. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt either then. Do something to stop the slick fighter. We've seen many robotic fighters stop slick fighters. How come? Nah, he can't do it. That's why he can't do it. If he can't hit you in your arms, if you're not gonna sit on the ropes for him, then he's gonna really struggle, bro. So that's why this channel sucks. And this channel's bullshit because I'm gonna tell you straight like it is. Canelo Alvarez can't hit you in the arms. He can't hit you in the hips. If he can't pin you against the ropes, if you're a guy with good feet, he's gonna struggle tremendously. But since he's Canelo, he's gonna always get the victory. More times than none. So you gotta damn near throw punches like Beevil. Beevil was smart. He was moving around, but he was throwing a lot of punches and in combination. So even if all of them wasn't landing, some of them was landing. And he was just busy. He was too busy for them to take it away from him. You really just gotta throw punches, bro. Just throw punches, don't get hit, move around a little bit, boom, boom, bam, feint. Throw punches, boom, 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 move around. Bro, it's so fucking easy, bro. That shit looked too easy, bro. I don't care. That shit, like, what? Yeah. That shit, William Scull made it look kind of just easy. Even though, his output wasn't the best and no shit, he still just made it look like it was easy in there. Just being in there would have just been easy. That's what it looked like. Yeah, get mad if you want to. That's what it looked like tonight. Go listen to IBFP or somebody who go tell you William Skull was running and Canelo Alvarez got the victory through consistent body punching. Go listen to one of those dudes, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck happened. Yeah. This is a moral victory for Skull, though, man. It's a moral victory. You said Breadman. Hold up. See, I can't even see. It said Breadman just tweeted he think Bud can now stop Canelo. What? Come on. And Breadman knows this shit. I've been saying it though, man. Bud Crawford gonna beat the brakes off Canelo. That's gonna be easy. That's gonna be real easy. That's gonna be easy, bro. Mean Machine gonna still be Crawford's toughest fight. Or Gamboa, y'all. When it's all said and done, Gamboa and Mean Machine gonna be Bud Crawford's toughest bouts. Not Canelo Alvarez. I don't know about stopping Canelo, but he's gonna definitely beat him. He's gonna definitely beat him. That's too easy. Crawford has almost an endless punch variety. He has crazy punch variety, punch from all angles. He could just do some too much of everything. Really high IQ. Yeah, he's strong as shit. He's gonna bring the fight more than William Skull, believe that. So Canelo's will have more opportunities to land some shit. So we're gonna see how all that plays out. But as of right now, man, that fight looks easy. Hey, man, I see you in the building. You said Bud might be tougher fight for Canelo than Floyd. Yeah, I know, right? You saw what Floyd did. Floyd made that look way too easy. And Floyd is a smaller guy than all these dudes. And he made it look way too easy. Wasn't worried about none of that shit Canelo was doing. I'm telling you, man, there's a reason why he went on that European tour for a while. Bro, Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter, but as far as like the best, like beating like everything, nah, man. Because a lot of the great fighters he did beat, let's be real, those dudes was old, man. Like old. Cotto, Mosley, like a lot of these guys was super old when he beat them. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably still go down as arguably the greatest Mexican fighter ever, but man, as far as like skills and everything else, and put him against like some of the best in any generation, nah, man, he loses against a lot of guys, bro. A lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. All those tough ass fighters from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? There's some of those strong B-level fighters from the 90s and the 80s, man. Them dudes washed the shit out of him, bro. A lot of dudes that was around, you know what I'm saying? Like below Sugar Ray Lim level and shit, man. Them dudes will wash the shit out of him, bro. That shit crazy. Canelo's limited. You said Canelo would beat Floyd Airport. Nah, man, Canelo's really good, but he's limited. He will always struggle with dudes with foot speed, fast hands, twitchy. You know what I'm saying? The twitchier guys, he's gonna struggle every time. I'm not saying he's gonna lose against all of them, but he will struggle majority of the time. That's just what it is. Yeah, there's a blueprint on Canelo, man. There's no blueprint on Crawford, man. There's really not. That's an uphill fight for Canelo, really. But his biggest advantage is the fact that he has politics and boxing on his side. You know what I'm saying? That's his biggest weapon in the fight is the politics. And he got to hope Crawford is just having a bad night. You know what I'm saying? He got to hope for Crawford to have a bad night, and the politics of boxing is firing on all cylinders. That's his only hope. This is a one-sided fight. This is why James Toney was knockout. Said Crawford knocks him out. James Toney Ben said it. He stops Canelo. I thought he was crazy. He might be the people that believe that Crawford gonna stop him might be on to something. Because even I was like, I don't know about that one. Man, he might stop this dude. Oh man. You said Scull just ran and danced, and Canelo couldn't keep up, man. The politics is Crawford's toughest battle against Canelo, though. The politics is tough, man. That's tough. Right? He beat politics before. I think he could beat it again. And he beat him before. I think he can beat it again because the politics was beating his ass for a long time. Then he finally got over on him. And now I think the politics of Canelo Alvarez is a different animal. But I think at this point, I think he can get him. I think the timing is right. The timing for everything. This is the right moment for Bud to beat Canelo. You said, you said, Skull outclassed Canelo. Yeah, he did, bro. Come on, man. Let's be real about what we saw. Yeah, we could say we wanted him to throw more punches, but looking at it, bro, on some real boxing shit, yeah, he outclassed that dude, bro. He outclassed it, bro. Like I said, take away the fact that it was Canelo in there, have it some random Irish guy or whatever if you want to still have him mix, and he would have lost tonight, bro. That would have been the L. Just like Jose Ramirez. It was a similar type fight, except Canelo landed some body shots. Like one around, one every 2 rounds and shit like that. Like it wasn't even that many, bro. It was like 20 some body shots, you know. And them stats be beefed up and nerfed and according to who the fighter is sometimes. You know, Canelo really just man, he just didn't look good tonight. And dude's style was the reason why. You said how you gonna hack somebody? I mean, how you? But they in the ring though. I'm not about to do that again. Nah, Canelo knows better. He got a lot of fights. He's fought that style before. He should know how to stop that. Guess what? He'll never be able to stop it. His foot speed just ain't enough. It will never be enough to catch up to those dudes with fast feet, bro. That's the truth. Take boxing away from it. Take boxing away. Put him in the ring. Put him in a circle or box, or have him do some sprints or something. Who's moving faster? Come on, man. He'll never be able to beat those dudes at that game, the foot game. And then don't let him be a guy like Crawford, who's actually looking to hurt you and all types of other shit. Bad fight, man. Bad fight for Canelo, man. Especially now. Now, if this is Canelo probably pre-computerol, like before he got caught with that, and you know, then yeah, that would be a really dangerous fight because Canelo was on top of his game at that time. But now I think Canelo is falling down the hill quite a bit, and it's showing, man. The commentators ain't gonna tell y'all that shit, but I bet you Dane Jacobs was thinking that. Like, yeah, Canelo ain't the same Canelo I was fighting him at all. That Canelo was moving his head. I couldn't even hit the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I could barely hit him. But This Canelo, it's not the same. Look, see, he mad. See, they mad. Canelo fans really mad in the chat, man. Hey, look, man, I know. The truth hurts sometimes. Sometimes the truth hurts more than punches. Canelo look old tonight, man. He mad. Ooh, he's super bad. Damn. Hey, man. Canelo just he struggles with those dudes, man. He looked at bad tonight. He shouldn't have took that fight. That's why he didn't take it in the first place. Honestly, because they stripped him of that IBF belt because he didn't fight William Scull. I think he went and did something else. But they took the belt away from him because they mandated him to fight William Scull. This is why he didn't want to fight Scull in the first place. Because Scull would have been on. This is why he didn't want to fight him, man. It would have hurt his stock a little bit. His stock went down a little bit. So in order to stop his stock from plummeting, because he's such a highly political fighter, they got to say things like Scull was running and he didn't come to fight, and Canelo really won to fight because of just walking forward. They give him that benefit of the doubt because they're limited, bro. Oh well, I'm just walking forward, so that's gonna help me win the fight, even though I'm not really landing much, and he is landing punches on me. And every time I do land, he hit me back. But since I'm Canelo and I'm walking forward, I'm gonna win. So all I gotta do is keep walking forward. They give him that bit. They give him that much of a benefit of the doubt, bro. But when he got styled and profiled on by Floyd Mayweather, a 36, 37-year-old Floyd Mayweather got styled and profiled on, and Canelo didn't even touch Floyd at all. They still gave Floyd a majority decision. They didn't get that Floyd that benefit of the doubt. We know how Floyd fights. We knew what Floyd was gonna do every fight. He still got a majority decision somehow. Like that's just crazy. So nah, I ain't giving Canelo nothing. He said Canelo got computer wrong, but boy got snacked. Boy. Oh man, that's funny. You said Skull came for money only. I don't know, bro. Skull told everybody what he was gonna do. It's not like he said, I'm coming to punch him in the face and we're gonna go to war and I'm standing right in the ring and show him what. No, he said what he was gonna do. This is literally what he said he was gonna do, bro. He did it. So could you really be mad at William Skull? You said Canelo on silk pajamas. Yeah, he is. That too. Canelo's filthy rich, man. He ain't even gotta do this shit for real. He's on autopilot. He go ride out the rest of this contract and go get on up out of here, man. He really should have got up out of here before all that, but there's a lot of money on the table for him. So you said, will a 38-year-old boy beat a faded Canelo? That's a good one. 38-year-old boy. Well, Floyd was 37 when he beat Canelo. Bud 38. We go see. And this Canelo is a faded Canelo who always struggles against faster fighters. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, I'm surprised he got that win over De La Hoya. He got that win and got up out of there. De La Hoya had everything in his favor for that fight, too. Floyd Mayweather said, nah, man, I barely got that shit. I'm out of here, man. That political fight was too tough. Let me get out of here. Nope. You ain't getting that rematch, Oscar. That's what you get. Floyd did the right thing. Because these dudes be playing games and shit. So, nah. Canelo, man. I wouldn't say, let's just say this, too. I wouldn't say it was a unanimous decision either. Like, that's blasphemous. That definitely wasn't unanimous. If anything, it should have been a draw, right? If anything, that fight should have been a draw. If anything. If anything, it should have been a draw. It was definitely not a unanimous decision. Canelo didn't do enough to really, like, he got made look crazy. And the commentators was terrible. I don't ever really want to hear those dudes again. I don't want to see Chris Mannix again or Trent Grissom or any of those dorks. I don't want to ever hear him or see him again. Shows you moral, he should be ashamed of himself. But I do like the Latin Snake. But he should be ashamed of himself because he started co-signing that bullshit too. He know better. Yeah, Canelo looked nervous standing next to Bud, man. Bud just woke up from a nap, and Canelo was like befuddled as to what happened in the fight. And then Turkey Al Sheikh just surprised everybody, just took over the show. I think that was kind of rude. You supposed to let the guys say what they got to say and all that. He came in there and just said, "It's my turn now," and got them in this awkward face off that neither was prepared for or nothing. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. Turkey all over the place, man. I still can't say if he's really good or bad for the sport. He is making a lot of shit happen, but I say I'm still like, you know, he said some good things, and he said this too right here.
All the times. As an example, I don't like to talk about religion or colors but if we want to say about something, I think the boxing will be in different place if we have black heavyweight champion. This is this is what use of all of us from the 60 and the 70 living and seeing in the time of Muhammad Ali. You have a
So yeah, I don't know. Turkey, and I agree with that. But you also hearing things like dudes not getting paid. They not. You hearing shit, man. So I don't know. And I thought that was pretty rude after the fight. You gotta let Canelo say what he got to say and thank his fans for showing up. I don't know if they got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of went straight to the stream, so my bad if they really did. But based off what I saw, right after the fight, they get the Canelo should have thanked his Mexican fans that came all the way out to Saudi Arabia to see him. I don't even know if he got to do any of that stuff, man. So leave it in the chat if he did or not. But I thought that was pretty rude. But Turkey just kind of all over the place, man. He's kind of all over the place. Yeah, Canelo was supposed to stop him, man. He was supposed to stop him. William Skull was supposed to get stopped tonight. Canelo was supposed to TKO him, but that didn't happen. William Skull had a really good game plan. He stuck to it. Um, I would have liked William Skull to throw more punches because I know what this is, and I know he wasn't gonna get the decision if he didn't. But I guess he really felt like he was doing a lot more than what he really was doing. So he thought he was. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get a decision. You know what I'm saying? You didn't throw enough punches, bro. You gotta throw punches against these dudes. But maybe being in there, it felt different for him. Maybe he really felt like he was just totally in control of the fight, and that's kind of what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? They was mad at him because Canelo couldn't hit him. Canelo couldn't become the ring general. Canelo couldn't dictate the pace of the fight. Canelo couldn't take control of the fight. And when Canelo can't do that, he struggles. So what they do, the commentators do, they get really biased and say, well, this guy's avoiding and is doing this and doing that. Come on. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. Wait. He says they will learn if Bud really going in for a payday. Oh no, Bud's going for the glory. That's an easy fight. There's no reason why he shouldn't go out there and just beat up on Canelo. That's a real easy fight. Bomac and them like, what? Ah, he made a mistake. Canelo made a mistake taking this fight. He made a mistake. Hey, Skull is pretty good though. If he sat down on his punches more, um, I think he's pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. Like if he sat down on his punches more and threw more punches, and now he do throw more punches, but in this fight cause I seen William Skull fight, he throw hella punches, but in this fight he didn't really he came in there with a certain game plan. I think he should have found a way to really throw more punch, throw more right hands, throw more 1-2s, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Something. Do like what Beaver was doing. Beaver made it look easy too. And Beaver didn't do nothing special. He kept it really simple, really basic. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. 1-2, 1-1. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You know what I'm saying? He kept it super simple. And Canelo couldn't do shit with it. All boy gotta do in a fight, one thing he shouldn't do is stand still. You know what I'm saying? Don't be standing still. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got much legs left, well, use what you got left in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't be standing still. That's when Canelo kind of gets what he. Canelo's a pretty accurate guy if you standing still. You know what I'm saying? But if you're moving around and stuff, then he struggles. You said he got old tonight. Yeah, Canelo looked old, man. He looked old tonight. He did. Both Canelo and Ryan looked pretty bad in their fights, man. Canelo definitely looking old tonight. And he should be looking old. It should be he got like about 70 pro fights. That's a lot of fights, a lot of camps, a lot of sparring, a lot of mileage. He got a lot of mileage on him. Professional knowledge, not just amateurs with the headgear and the little flashy punches. No, a lot of mileage of like professional boxing. So he should be looking old. And I told y'all he was fading. Yeah, Canelo Bud's cash out fight. Canelo should retire too. Maybe close it out with a Eubank fight if that's what he want to do, and just go ahead and ride it out. But I don't think Canelo should stick around too much longer because he's gonna really start losing these fights, especially against some of those bigger dudes at a light heavyweight that's not gonna be intimidated by him. Now we ain't gonna see those fighters with 70 pro fights again, man. Canelo's probably gonna be like the last dude. Man, you know, Jaime Manguia got a lot of fights. You know, these guys down there in Mexico, getting their experience and shit down there, their records be kind of padded up, but we ain't gonna see too much of that at Canelo's level again. He's gonna be like the last dude with that many fights like that. Cause he's been pro since he was like 15 or 16. He's been pro since he was like a teenager. So while everybody else was fighting like amateurs and shit with headgear and all that shit, he was already a pro and shit at 16. Yeah, he got like a fat fight deal. Um, that's a lot, man. This version of Canelo, that's a lot. That's a lot. He should fight Bud and just be done. Maybe fight Chris Eubank because they both passing it. Chris Eubank Jr. passed it too. So they should go ahead and ride it out and cash out in the big UK money fight or whatever, and that's it. Because that Bud is the big American fight, the biggest American fight he can get, and then Chris Eubanks Jr. is the biggest UK fight he can get. That's a lot of money for Canelo, and he can go ahead and ride out. Because Benavidez smokes him. Like I said, that's a terrible fight. Oh my goodness, horrible fight for Canelo. Just oh my goodness. So yeah, just fight Bud and maybe Chris Eubank, and then go ahead and ride out, man. Two big money fights, one in the UK, one in the US. That'd be the smartest business route for Canelo right now. Win or lose. You don't think Canelo's beating any other elite fighters? I don't really see it, man. He's passing it, man. He's not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna just like get faster overnight or nothing like that. No, he got bad knees. He didn't have a stone cold knee brace on today, but he he got bad knees and shit, all types of stuff, man. But it's a big money fight. Um, there's a lot of respect there between the two guys, of course, as we see. I don't know why my gifts be going so slow now. I gotta figure out why that should be happening. It should be moving normal speed, but whatever. Um, yeah, it should be good, man. It should be really good. Canelo Crawford, I can't wait to see it. I'm really, there's no doubt in my mind Bud's gonna win the fight now. It's just I just don't see what Canelo can really do. You know what I'm saying? Outside of maybe land a big shot and hurt Bud and buzz him or something. You know what I'm saying? Crawford slip on a banana peel. But other than that, I don't really that's an easy fight for Terrence Crawford. Yeah, Canelo did used to be way better than that, of course. Yeah. He looked good like for years. I used to always praise Canelo for his skills because he was hot. He was on top of his game, but now he's passing it, man. That's all. That happens, bro. Some dudes stay, in their prime a little longer than others, man. Some dudes got out of their prime early. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's 34 years old, same age as Errol Spence. And, he's starting to, show signs of age as a fighter. Not age as a man, but age as a fighter. Some dudes could fight till they damn near 40 in their 40s like Lara and Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes could do it, some can't. You said you see Bud dropping them twice. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Yeah, Canelo fans was pretty pissed off, man. They was pretty pissed off. I get it. Y'all know what y'all saw tonight, but you don't want to hear it. But coming over here, you're gonna hear it, and you didn't want to hear that. But that's just what it is, man. We're gonna see what happens, though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if Canelo can really turn things up for Crawford because he's gonna have to against Crawford. Crawford's gonna be throwing punches. It's gonna be less movement and more punching from Crawford. So Canelo will have an opportunity in a Crawford fight to possibly make something happen, but I don't think that will happen. Bud's gonna be on his A game against Canelo Alvarez. You best believe it. It's gonna be another. It ain't gonna be like the Mijamal performance, which wasn't his best. It wasn't his best performance against Mijamal. It's gonna be a performance that rivals Errol Spence. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a performance that rivals that because he's gonna be going against the political machine. You said they know Skull won and was robbed. Hey, look, man. I didn't want to say it, man. William Skull in another universe, bro. Like I said, another universe, William Skull won that fight, and he got robbed if he didn't. And if you take away the fact that it's Canelo in that ring, and it was just two random fighters that we didn't know too much about them, you know what I'm saying? William Skull would have got the victory today, hands down. I'm still calling William Skull because it just says Skull. I'm school. Nah, man. There wasn't no go let no black Cuban from Germany beat Canelo Alvarez. That's just not was not gonna happen. That was not gonna happen. Part of the show was Canelo Alvarez getting that ring belt, that 100 karat gold ring belt. That was all part of the show. They couldn't imagine doing that for William Skull. That wasn't part of the script. That wasn't part of the script. You said how Nello won. I don't know, bro. I don't know how he won. I guess because he threw body punches and he was walking forward. And he's Canelo. That's how he won. Commentators said he won. Chris Mannix said he won. So Politics of Boxing said he won. But realistically, William Skull won that fight. Take away the politics, take away the money, take away the Crawford fight, take away the fact that it's Canelo Alvarez, William Skull won that fight. And deep down, you know I'm right. Even if you disagree, you know I'm right. Yeah, I had to turn the sound down, Marvin Terrell. Like I like to hear the punches and stuff, and you could really hear it in this fight because it wasn't that like crazy of a crowd. So I kind of like to hear all that. But then again, I heard the commentators. It's like these dudes, bro. I had to turn it back down. Like I can't hear these guys, bro. They talking nonsense. Canelo Alvarez is supposed to be able to stop this guy. He's supposed to be able to cut off the ring. He's supposed to be able to really stop William Skull. He can't, bro. He just can't do it. The Canelo fans is they ducking and dodging, man. Yeah. It was a boring. It was pretty boring, man. It was a pretty boring fight though. Yeah, Skull made it look easy, Michael Smith, for real. He made that shit look easy. I knew he wasn't gonna win though. You know what I'm saying? I knew he had to do a little bit more. I mean, we know this. We can't just be ignorant to what we know about boxing. We know that guys like William Skull are gonna have to do a tremendous amount in that ring to get the victory over a guy like Canelo. Because it wasn't part of the script. You know what I'm saying? They had the whole little thing after the fight and shit. It wasn't part of he wasn't part of that. So yeah. As long as he didn't do too much, they was gonna give it to Canelo. Because they can get away with it. But if William Skull was throwing a lot of punches, landing combinations, firing back, a lot more, asserted itself in the fight a lot more, then they would have had to damn near give it to him. Because it would have been a stain on boxing right now. It would have been an ugly look for boxing. But most ain't gonna complain that William Skull got robbed. Most ain't gonna complain because we want to see Canelo versus Crawford and everything else. You said Canelo should have lost. Yeah, there's a lot of people keeping it real in the chat tonight. But we knew what was gonna happen for real, man. But didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all yesterday? I've been telling y'all this whole time. William Skull go win a fight, but lose the fucking match, bro. I told y'all that was gonna happen. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He won the fight, but lost the match. You said it looked like Skull was pulling punches. He probably was, man. But then again, I don't know. William Skull, from what I remember, his previous fights, he threw a lot more punches than that. But, he was in a big fight. He probably didn't want to make too many mistakes. He had a really strong game plan, and they wanted to stick to it. And that's pretty much what he did. He didn't want to leave himself open to anything that Canelo likes to do. I mean, he really kind of nullified a lot of things Canelo do in fights to where he was only literally reduced to landing an occasional body shot, bro. So Canelo's bag ain't that deep. His bag ain't that deep. Because he was only reduced to landing an occasional body shot, and that was just enough to give for the powers to be to give him the decision victory. Crazy, right? That's how this boxing shit really works. Yeah, I did say that, ma. I said that he gonna win the fight but lose the match. And take away the fact that it's Canelo Alvarez, whoever that guy may be, he lost against William Skull tonight. Whether you like the way William Skull fought or not, Devin Haney fought the same way. Shakur Stevenson fought the same way. I'll argue that William Skull fight was a little more entertaining than both of those fights. And he lost. Why? Because of the political machine that is Canelo Alvarez. Skull probably still hell yeah, he happy to get that bag. Big payday. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what happened after the fight because Turkey came and just kind of took over the show. Then, I had to go do a live stream after that. So I don't even know what Skull got to say. I don't know what Canelo had to say. Like, I kind of didn't like that. You got to let the fighters do what they got to do after the fight, bro. Then you do your little show. You said Skull got that nice bag under the everybody got a price. So you say Skull took it easy on him. You said Skull could have really turned up on dude if he wanted to, huh? Is that what you said, G-Man? That William Skull took it easy on Canelo just because he didn't want to really truly mess the money up because he had a lot of more money under the table for him. You know what I'm saying? If he just went in there and just kind of, man, I think he could have really turned up on that dude, bro. He could have made it look a lot worse than that. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at it, maybe he didn't feel that beat in the moment because it was a big moment for him, big fight, big moment. Never been nowhere near close to a fight of that caliber. So it's probably different for him. But looking at it from the outside, looking in, it looked like he could have really turned up on that guy and made it look a lot easier. And damn near ruined the whole Bud extravaganza, the Bud fight extravaganza that we all want to see in September. It's possible, man. It's possible. Yeah, Skull was in good shape too, man. That's what I'm saying. He could have threw more punches. He was in such good shape. He could have threw more punches and really asserted himself and really, you know, it wouldn't have been no unanimous decision because we all know that wasn't unanimous. But tomorrow we got Naoya Inoue, or later on today actually we got Naoya Inoue. Um, we gonna see what he does against Ramon Cardenas. You said Skull came to make a direct deposit. Canelo did too. Shit, that was an easy night for Canelo. It was a frustrating night, but it wasn't too difficult. He got paid for that shit too. Pretty bogus fight, but it was better than the other ones. It was better than Devin's fight, and I'm a big Devin fan, but that was pretty bad, man. Yeah, Inoue versus Mr. Mahoo, man. I don't know who that dude is he fighting, bro. I do not know what he got. I don't know if he could punch. I don't know if he's I don't know nothing about him. Anyway, he's been fighting a lot of dudes that I just like. Who? Where all these dudes come from, bro? You was fighting people, and then out of nowhere, you ain't fighting nobody. Like after Luis Neri, it's like who else was he? Like who is these dudes, man? I ain't saying he destroyed Neri. I mean, he's been destroying everybody, but I think he needs to kind of go up one more time for him to get some real comp. He may even beat a lot of those dudes. He may even beat dudes in the next weight class, man. Was it like Shushu and them up next? He may beat a lot of those dudes. But he also getting older too now. So the clock is ticking. You said Crawford going to stop him. The odds makers make Canelo. Oh yeah, yeah. Canelo's going to always be the favorite. He's definitely going to be the favorite. He may not be as a big of a favorite now as he probably before the Skull fight because everybody know what they saw. But then again, who knows? Them casual fans don't know too much about boxing. They just know Crawford's a smaller guy. Canelo's Canelo. Canelo should win. He's the favorite. But us real boxing fans know that Crawford has a big chance to win that fight, especially now. But yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, hit that like button. Canelo Alvarez got the victory against William Scull, and I would say he struggled and got taken to school by William School. That's his name, William School. I'm still calling him Skull. William School. He got taken to school by William School, and yeah, we're gonna see what he do against Terrence Crawford in September too. So yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Catch you guys tomorrow for the Naoya Inoue fight post-fight reaction. We're going to see what the monster does against Ramon Cardenas, Mr. Mahoo. And yeah, we go catch you guys on the next one. Love you, Ma. Peace out.